Hello, I'd like to show you a way using only applied Energistics that you can evenly sort items into another container. This was specifically in response to a challenge from V91 in the Applied Energistics IRC channel, who wanted to make 8 scented frames simultaneously using just the right amount of components. And so while I'm not actually generating the scented frames, that led to my choice of objects to use here. So we're using the correct number of components here exactly for 8 scented frames. Now the principle here is that you're going to want to use 2 separate networks in order to get this done. And I don't really consider either of them a primary network in this case, but they are definitely interacting with one another. So we're starting our items off over here, and really we're just holding them here, and we have a pattern here for scented paneling where we're using the correct proportions of each of those items, and we have an export bus here that we have set to always craft once per pulse going into this interface down here, which is really just connected to nothing at all. So our goal is that every time we receive a redstone pulse, we will push all of the correct components into this chest here that we picked up by these interfaces and sent into the second network. And to do this challenge using just vanilla and AE, this is my timer. Obviously, if you have a different timer available to you, you could certainly use that instead. But I'm just using a series of redstone repeaters, looping back to a redstone torch as my timer. Now, to control the even distribution, what we've done is on our second network, we have a series of 8 chests. Each of those is hooked up to a storage bus. And the storage buses are ordered. Let me grab a wrench here so we can see if I can spell wrench. Okay. So we can see these are ordered. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so this is our highest priority. So if we have no items in our system and all of these are online, it will come into this last chest here, and if this chest were removed, it'll go down and so forth. And that's exactly what we're doing. So because we have the exact correct amount of component in our system there, we have set our level emitters. We need 1 pull in each of our crafts. This one is set to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So as we export out of our starting system here, we're taking these chests offline, making the next chest down the most valid target, and AE will put all of the correct materials in there for us. So let's just give this a go. We can see we've got enough for 8 here. I've got a lever over here stopping my clock. We'll flip that on, and now we're pulsing, and we should be able to come over here and see we're turning off as our components come out of our primary system and come into our secondary system, and we should have, when we're done here in each of our chests, the exact correct amount that we would need if this were a carpenter to make us some scented paneling. So give it just a moment more to finish. We'll go ahead and start checking our chests here. So we should see 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. Alright. So that seems to have worked for us. And then obviously if these were actually carpenters, you could pull the scented paneling back out into either system. It wouldn't really matter. And do whatever you need to from there. So this is one way that using only applied Energistics, a person would be able to evenly distribute items between multiple inventories. Thank you.